Welcome back everybody to another video. Tell you how to better optimize your settings for upmixing Dolby Atmos. This will also correspond if you prefer upmixing with DTS-Neural X or Auro3D. And also towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on Auro3D. I don't have Auro3D yet, but I'm thinking about it. So I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that towards the end. Pretty much your AVR or AVP will have different options, but you will get the gist. It's going to be very similar to what I'm going to tell you here. On your audio video receiver or audio video processor, if applicable, set your default settings to the upmix you prefer. For me, I use Dolby Atmos Surround, which of course is the upmix of Dolby Atmos. My DTS-X or DTS source is louder than my Dolby Atmos or Dolby Digital. So I use Dolby to upmix because I can turn up the subwoofer decibels on Dolby. I leave DTS and the rest at 0 decibels. So basically in your subwoofer setup, turn up the decibels on the upmix you prefer, but leave the rest at 0 dB. The amount you turn up is the amount you would get if it was on regular Dolby Atmos or DTS-X at the same volume. This way, you don't have to change the channel levels of your sub or adjust the knob on the back of your power subwoofer. To clarify, we use the upmix simply because we want to take advantage of our height speakers. And sometimes our source doesn't have the Dolby Atmos decode or the DTS-X as well as Auro3D. So we have this simulated through upmix, but then when you upmix, you will lose some data transfer and the sound becomes less prominent. If I were to describe it, the sound would be in the lines of a ProLogic 2 source. That being said, I don't believe upgrading to Auro3D at this time would be worth it. Why? Simply because all the Auro3D 4K discs is very expensive, and it's more of a European thing. In the United States, where I live, there's no Auro3D theaters. It's all basically Dolby Atmos. And like I said, if you were to buy a Blu-ray disc and you want to run true Auro3D, you would have to buy it overseas and then have a player that can play our regions. Now, I know most people that have the capabilities of running Auro3D upmix, which is the automatic or the Auro-matic 3D. That's what they do. So instead of running Dolby Atmos, they upmix their Auro3D. But in my opinion, if Auro3D upmixing is anything like upmixing with Dolby Atmos Surround or DTS-Neural X, it would defeat the purpose of Auro3D decode, right? Because basically to run true Auro3D, you're gonna need the disc that can run Auro3D, and of course your receiver or processors has to decode it. So the only thing is, in the United States, if you want to run Auro3D, you'll have basically no choice but to upmix it through the Auro-matic 3D, and I'm sure that's gonna sound great, but like I said, as far as upgrading to Auro3D when you're not really running Auro3D, you're just gonna have to upmix it. At this time, I don't believe that it's worth upgrading to it, because if you're gonna upmix something, you might as well just upmix your Dolby Atmos or your DTS-X. And I'm pretty sure upmixing Auro3D, it's gonna be very similar to Dolby Atmos or DTS. It's gonna be very similar, and but from what I hear, it sounds better than Dolby Atmos and DTS. But until I upgrade to Auro3D, I'm not gonna know for certain. This is just my speculations for Auro3D upmixing. But eventually I probably will get Auro3D in the future, and when I do, I will make a video on the upmix for Auro3D versus Dolby Atmos and DTS-X. So that is gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooded Dragons out.